And hello, Sleepies.
It's about time, bitch.
My name is Miss Tyffanie Morgan.
Rowena away. It's Troy.
What's going on here?
Just a whole lot of celebrity.
Pause for applause.
Miss Tyffanie Morgan.
What do you
Just
mean?
because I'm hosting does not mean that you get in for free. In
Really?
fact, it means that there's a price.
There's a price to pay.
A price to pay. Hello, my name is Rowena Way. I'm the expensive whore.
And my name is Miss Tyffanie Morgan, the more regretful whore.
You know what? That's a good description. A good description. Hi, everyone. We're back again. It's been a while.
Back again. I'm back again. Just like Gonna Sit for Hercules. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what this song was, but I accept. Yeah, back again like Gonna Sip Hercules.
Just accept.
You know what you don't include in that? Chlamydia.
Gonna Sit for Hercules does not include chlamydia?
Gonna Sip for Herculesia.
Mm.
Ooh, yes. Yes. Tiffany's doing some online shopping right now.
Yeah.
She's a little distracted.
I am a little distracted.
However, this is a great time to announce. Did you hear that
No.
International Day
Oh,
of Pink
do
is
you
coming?
hear what I hear?
The song of drag queens coming to town for a free show.
We will bring them silver and gold.
Yeah, bring them some tip money.
Yeah.
So International Day of Pink is going on a tour across Canada this January, February, and they are stopping in Kingston. And Isis Couture and friends, because they haven't announced who's coming with her. I know, but they haven't announced it. So
Well, they're in the poster.
Well, they're not all coming.
They're not all coming.
No. So this is the thing, is it's all across Canada. So in like Vancouver, there will be people closer from Vancouver. In Edmonton, there'll be Edmonton, like that across Canada. So in Kingston, we are getting Océane Aqua Black.
Oh.
Yeah, see, you heard it here first.
We got the exclusives. Exclusives.
So Isis Couture has partnered with International Day of Pink to put on this tour called Courage Across Canada, and it's to celebrate local 2S LGBTQIA individuals who have pushed through in the pandemic and shown resiliency and power and strength. There will be nominations very soon for you to nominate local individuals to win awards from International Day of Pink. So people that you think were resilient and brought strength to the community here in Kingston during the pandemic. Yeah. So that'll be...
And you're not qualified, are you?
I mean, if you wanted to nominate me, you could, but I am hosting the event.
Yeah, I think you really should nominate someone who just lingers in
Rowena's shadow.
the shadow of Rowena.
So, yeah,
Speaking
okay.
of which, where's the light?
Where's the light? Shall we change the light so that it's shadowing you? Should we do that?
Where's the light? Yes. So, you can always nominate me. I'm totally, what's the word I'm looking for here? Selfless and not self-centered.
No.
And, yeah, I'm grounded and, yeah, totally.
All those things
all
are
those
lies.
Things. Shut up. Or we can nominate this individual.
Who? Okay.
who has done our that was very selfless of you doing your wait, did I pay you for the graphics? I paid you for the graphics. That wasn't selfless. But
For the What's in Maple Tea graphics?
yeah, Miss Lilith Kane did that.
Little known fact, Lilith Kane designed the graphics for What's the Maple Tea. So if you hate them, blame her. If you love them, though, tip her extra at her show on Thursday at Something in the Water Brewing, formerly Stone City Brewing.
Yeah,
it's in the same building.
Stone City just changed their name, if you don't know.
Rebranded.
So they even got, the new signs outside and everything like that.
Oh, have they? I haven't driven past it.
That was this last week.
Oh.
I think it was it two? Oh, it was probably a week ago. I was walking by and they're like, oh, we did everything change over on Tuesday or something like that.
That's pretty cool. I didn't realize.
I think it was a Tuesday.
But yes, so February 17th, Isis Couture is coming to Kingston. I'm actually going to be hosting the show, so it's going to be super fun. Tickets are free, as in like $0. So go get them right now because they will sell out.
I'm throwing the links into the social medias. It hasn't even been posted on dragshow.ca yet.
It has not.
I only got it like 2 seconds before the show.
Yeah. Well, I only got the announcement materials today.
Oh, so. Tuesday was the grand opening. Look at that. I should have went inside.
Jumping all around.
I got free drinks.
Tuesday, as in last Tuesday?
Last Tuesday, yeah.
Oh, I wasn't available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Already got mine.
But have we introduced ourselves?
My name is Miss Tyffanie Morgan.
And I am Rowena Way, and you are listening to
What's the Maple Tea?
We are back again. Sorry, we are back again. And, Canada's Drag Race auditions are closed. That's the big news.
Yeah, let's just warm ourselves by the fire right now. Yeah.
So Canada's Drag Race auditions closed on Monday.
Did they? I had
did.
no idea.
No, it wasn't like we were getting advertising for it every 5 minutes from Canada's Drag Race.
It was really nice to see that, though.
It was.
Because I think in the first year, they just made the announcement, and then that was it. This time around, we got, like, a flurry of, like, what happened to Brad Goreski? I'm sorry.
He's still there. He's still on the show.
I saw an advert for him, and I haven't seen him once.
Yeah, he wasn't there for the first 2 episodes.
The
only
third
one has first episode has aired, second episode has not. We don't know about the third.
Wait, what?
Okay, anyways, we'll get to that later. We'll talk about that later. But they've been advertising for Canada versus the World, which started airing this Friday, but they've also been advertising for the casting for Canada's Drag Race Season 4, which is officially happening. And I'm hoping to see some like diverse locations, diverse people on Season 4 of Canada's Drag Race. We'll see what happens.
Locations? They can afford locations?
No, they're going on location to all these different places.
It's now Canada's Drag Race versus
Canada's Drag Amazing
Canadian
Race.
Yeah,
Canada's Drag Amazing Race. The amazing Canada's Drag Race.
Drag artists, start your engines and run to Halifax.
Canada's Amazing Drag Race. I like it. Let's make it a thing. Oh my God, we're going to make Canada's Amazing Drag Race.
Out TV, give us a call. Give us a call.
It will be drag queens running around in heels doing random tasks. I actually would watch that. That's a great idea.
Oh my God. This is reminding me of, so Real Out Queer Film Festival. I'm sure it's going to be happening this year, probably end of January, February. But I remember watching one of their films, documentary films, and it was from like a U.S., probably maybe Colorado, I don't know. But anyway, it was a gay bar, and they would do Drag Race, and literally the drag artists in heels would go into the back alley behind the bar and race. That was Drag Race. And I'm like,
love it.
Yeah.
I think that we should do something like this in the summer. in the summer when, weather is good.
Where you
and
can't
heels
slip and fall.
are not allowed to be higher than 4 inches because we're not having anyone break ankles.
And people could be breaking feet.
Feet or ankles. I mean, we have 2 drag queens in Kingston that have broken their feet. I'm one of them.
And I just lose the nerves in my feet, so I can't feel it.
Do your feet go numb when you're performing?
Do my feet? Well, they definitely went numb this last week.
Oh, well, that was because of the -10 temperatures. Also, you shouldn't have put your feet in the pool. Shouldn't have done that.
No, what happened is that you'd think flats were much more a good idea in ice and snow. But But there wasn't a whole lot of snow. What happened was whenever I stepped on the grass, which wasn't frozen yet,
Oh.
and it's mushy, and I would sink and I would get wet and like it would wrap around your feet, and you're like, why can't I feel my toes?
Moisture.
Moisture.
Moist.
Moist.
I'd die if you made me run. Well, I guess that you wouldn't win the race then, would you? No. You got to make it to the finish line to win the race. Yeah. So we are back for Maple Tea. It's been a couple weeks. We are going to be talking about the new season of Canada's Drag Race, Canada versus the world.
The world.
And the last time that we had one of these, it didn't really go very well for Canada, did it?
The curse has been repeated.
The curse has definitely been repeated. We'll get to that curse. But UK versus the world was technically the first season of International All-Stars, which is what they were calling this before it became versus the world.
Oh, yes.
So we had UK versus the world. That featured Lemon and Jimbo from Canada. Lemon went home first. Jimbo went home third in an upset by Pangina Heels, if you recall. It was very upsetting. That bitch. I want her to come to Canada.
Well, she got her upcomings.
She did. Blue Hydrangea won, right? Yeah. Blue Hydrangea won. The UK won in UK versus the world. Gasp.
Oh, really? Wait, hold on a second.
Does that mean that Isis is going to win Canada versus the world? Or maybe Rita Baga? Or maybe Kendall Jenner? Away.
Oh, too soon, Rowena.
Too soon.
Sorry, there's going to be spoilers.
Spoiler alert. That would be a fun drag name. Spoiler alert.
I knew a drag queen who grew up in Kingston, started doing drag in Toronto, and her name was Amber Alert.
I've heard that name before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think she changed it since then. But Amber Alert, that was good. Yeah.
Oh. As long as it's not code yellow.
Whoa, I don't know what that means. Is it a pool reference? Is that a pool reference?
It's definitely a champagne showers reference. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Champagne wishes and caviar dreams. These are the millionaires of Beverly Hills.
Okay.
And Donald Trump with his golden showers.
Oh my God. Let's not talk about him.
So let's just talk about the train wreck that is Canada's Drag Race versus the world.
Oh, and it is. It's going to be a train wreck. I'm sure it's going to be. You know what? UK versus the world was a train wreck, but it was a fun train wreck to watch.
Well, this one's, I don't know. They started getting all like pen pal friends sort of at the end, and I'm like, fuck, there's not going to be any goddamn drama.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be drama.
So a little roll call. Who is in here? So we have Anita Wiglet from Down Under. She's New Zealand.
Yeah. Isis Couture from Canada's Drag Race Season 2.
Kendall Jenner, moving on.
Raja O'Hara from Season 11 and All-Star 6 of Drag Race.
Rita Baga from La Belle Provence.
Season 1 of Canada's Drag Race. Silky Nutmeg Ganache from also Season 11 and All-Star 6.
Stephanie Prince from Canada.
Season 2. And we have Vanity Milan from UK Season 3.
And Victoria Scone
from Season 3 of UK as well.
Yeah.
So it's a well-rounded cast. We got some campy queens. We got some dancing queens. We have... Yeah, that's about it. Campy queens and dancing queens.
What would you call Isis Couture a dancing queen? Yeah,
she's a fashion queen. She's a fashion queen.
But she
can move her body.
Yeah.
Move a body like a cyclone.
You know, once
Give it to me all night long. That was not the tune.
When she has her leave in the morning, she can go dancing.
When she has her leave. Yeah. She's got those bad knees.
Take two leave.
They kept in the recaps from her season, kept showing her like doing the knee drop on the floor. And every time I'm like, girl, your knees. Girl, your knees. Girl, your knees. Welp. I heard a thing the other day that was like in polite company, especially in like northern United States and Canada, when you want to tell people that it's time to go, you slap your legs and say, welp.
That's a little scary because I do remember that growing up. My God. Well, it's time to go.
Yep. Well,
Interesting, interesting. And now tune in for the new What's the Maple Tea channel about Northern Canada things. What's the word I'm looking for?
I like
anthropologically.
I like that you were trying to come up with a concept, but wasn't quite fully fleshed.
Anthropological study on Northern Neanderthals.
Northern Neanderthals.
Which includes Rowena Way. There we go.
Yeah, I am definitely a Neanderthal. Homo habilis. Let's go with Homo habilis.
Well, it's time. Go, yep. Go, yep.
Yep.
So, though that was the cast, let's just get back to the program.
That was the cast. So
that was the cast.
The episode started with all the queens walking out on the runway with those
God, are we going to
invisible
go all the way
screens.
from the beginning?
No, I'm just going very quickly. Very quickly. With that invisible screen where they have to guess who it is, and they're all shocked that Isis is back on season because she just won, and now she's back to compete again. What do you think about having a winner on an international versus the world season?
They should always have a winner on the international seasons. No, I think Canada has everything to prove in this season, and if it was like, if they had like producers from the States, from UK, and from Canada who are like, oh my God, we want to give Canada all the best. We're gonna make sure we got our best on there. So, but you know what? I think it's smart because Isis was the winner, yes.
Yeah.
But I think she is more relatable. Like she has presence on camera, and she's more relatable because, as we all have chatted before, Canada's Drag Race in the drag, RuPaul drag sphere struggles a little, just a little bit. Struggles internationally.
It does. I don't think that Canada's Drag Race gets as much respect as some of the other, the other seasons, the other franchises that have RuPaul on them. And I think that's a big thing. And I still don't understand why RuPaul didn't come to Canada.
Don't get me started.
I know. But
we had a G7 leader who is going to be going on to Canada's Drag Race. The Prime Minister of Canada is going to be on Canada's Drag Race. Well, where the fuck is RuPaul?
You know that the rhetoric around that is very, mixed, though. It's like a lot of people are really happy about it, and a lot of people are like,
Well, they're like, Trudeau pandering, blah, blah, blah. Who gives a shit? It's still a fucking politician.
It's still representation.
Who is the leader of our fucking country. Do you think Trump would have gone on to RuPaul's Drag Race?
Trump would not have. Biden would not.
Biden hasn't been on there.
No.
My God. Does he even know how to pronounce RuPaul?
I mean, like or dislike Justin Trudeau's politics, because I know that there's a lot of people who dislike him. He's very attractive, and we like having attractive people on our televisions. Maybe that's why Donald Trump wasn't on Drag Race.
We will pay you to not ask to be on Drag Race. No, it's just, to me, I'm like, if the producers were like, oh my God, Justin Trudeau wants to be on here, they should have been dialing RuPaul and be like, RuPaul, get your fucking ass up here. Like, one day of freaking shooting. I
still think RuPaul's not allowed in Canada. I think that's what it is.
There's something going on.
There's something. Someone close to RuPaul, we need you to tell us, why can't RuPaul come to Canada?
Well, it's kind of like Lady Bunny. I don't even think Lady Bunny can still cross the border here because she has...
No, she came for the Haters Roast a few years ago. I saw her.
In Canada?
In Canada.
Okay. Well, for a long time she couldn't because she had a marijuana charge.
Oh.
In New York, and that never leaves your record. Like, well, back in the day.
It
never left your... Like, Americans, your judicial system is just fucked up. One little marijuana thing at age 16 will ruin you until you're 85.
Ruined. It's just like drag ruins you until you're 85. It really does.
I don't know anyone who's made it to 85. Well, actually, I do. What am I talking about? The oldest queen. The oldest drag queen in Canada. How did she do it?
She probably didn't perform in heels her entire life.
I'm going to have to talk to her about that. Because
you're going to have to talk to her.
I'm like... Every other drag queen I know is already falling apart, including myself.
Mentally or physically?
Both.
Ah.
Both. How the fuck did she do it? I know she's liquored most of the time.
I mean, that's how I do it.
Yeah, I need to drink more. Okay.
No, yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Buddy, shut the fuck up!
We got birdies in the background. Literally, we have a peanut gallery.
For some reason, they decided to get extra vocal when you're around.
Oh, they like me. They really like me.
Or they want to pluck out his eyes.
They want to pluck at my eyes, most likely. Yeah. The sound of my voice does make animals go crazy. Yeah. So the queens were challenged to form 3 girl groups and perform the amazing song. I actually am really happy. I really like it. I think it's really cute. Bonjour, hi.
Bonjour.
I have watched the episode now twice, and the song very much got stuck in my head. And I'm not mad about it, but it's not available on iTunes yet. I think that's marketing. It's like just bad marketing. Bad marketing.
I have to ask this question: what makes you crazy? Is the budgies making you crazy? I'm throwing that into the chats. One of our listeners is like, makes me crazy. I'm like, what's going making you crazy? So bonjour hi,
Bonjour, hi.
and which was a really great like opening for like a world audience. You know, that's
it was well because that's how Well, I mean, bilingualism that most people in Canada don't have, but we have as a country. So that's great.
I thought so they broke up into girl groups of 3
That they got to choose.
And they got to choose. So it was 3 groups of 3.
We had the 3, as they put it, melanated queens. We had the 3 dancing queens from Canada. And we had, oh, yeah, my voice does make people crazy. And we had the 3 camp queens. And I hate to say this, but the Canadian girls were the worst.
The younger girl group?
The younger girl group. Mm-hmm. The ones that were like, oh, we're an actual girl group. I was like, just because you're an actual girl group doesn't mean you're best. Because the camp queens were funnier and the melanated queens hit harder. Like, so much harder. It was so good.
Oh, my God, yeah.
So what were the names of those groups? We had the Maple Syrups, which was the girl groups. We had the SRV, which was Silky, Raja, and Vanity. And then we had the Camp Queens, and they had a name, and I can't remember what the name was.
Where is it? Oh, here we go. SRV, Touche was Anita Wiglet, Rita Baga, and Victoria Scone.
I did not realize how much I needed more Victoria Scone on my TV. I love her. I really do.
This was Victoria's episode.
This was her episode. She was killing it. She was funny in the confessionals. She's funny when she's on TV. She's just rivetingly entertaining. She was hitting on Anne Julie. It was so funny. She's so entertaining.
Can we just say Anne Julie? Wow.
Can I have more lesbians on my TV, please?
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we even get into that bit of her when she was on the program? Like,
very briefly.
I don't even know if I knew that she was a lesbian until she was on this season. Did we know that she was a lesbian?
We did know she was a lesbian. We knew that she was, I mean, a cis woman who is queer.
Yeah.
It probably came up. I can't see them not having brought it up because it's something that makes her very different from all the other performers, all the other cast members.
It makes it more real for me too, because sometimes. Well, let's just say sometimes people are like, well, it's not a big leap from a woman to a woman, but this is a leap, because well, I'm not saying I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that it is a full-on transformation. That's what I'm trying to say.
You know what? I am very, and like recently in our lives, there was some rhetoric about drag queens being misogynists and stuff like that. And I want to say that it really comes down to a person and how they behave and how they represent their drag. But I think that representing other types of drag, because there are drag queens who are not men becoming like female impersonators. There are drag kings that are not women becoming male impersonators. Like, drag is anyone doing performative gender, it doesn't matter what gender you're performing. If it's a performative gender, it is drag entertainment. And it's really nice to have Victoria Scone on our TVs doing some of that representation.
Yeah, and just having lesbian representation.
Really? Just having lesbian representation.
I'm like, bring on more lesbians.
No, like, actually, though, because, I mean, lesbians are some of, like, our number one supporters for drag, just in general. Because heaven knows that gay white twinks don't like drag queens. They just love to hate it.
So... And in the UK, in Drag Race UK, they ended up painting their like
the Queen crew.
Queen crew, and half of them were queer. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I think they're onto something here. Like, you know, more queer women.
Let's have more queer women on Drag Race, please.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I completely agree. In fact, let's just like replace the entire Canadian judging panel with lesbians. Thank you.
Is Angelique gay? Did we figure that one out?
I don't know the answer to that question.
No, but she was still flirting.
She was flirting. She was
still flirting. Mama taught me well. If you got to flirt, you flirt back.
Anyone. Just flirt with anyone. Yeah. I will flirt with just like a rock as long as it's giving me attention.
An inanimate object. I'm sorry. Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me sexy?
Yes.
Are you looking? Oh, you're so hard. Oh, suddenly I'm channeling Jimbo.
Yeah, you are channeling
suddenly
Jimbo.
I'm channeling Jimbo. What the hell's going on here? Virgie, shut the fuck up.
Tyffanie doesn't have kids, but she does have birds, and it's essentially the same thing.
They just want to ruin your good fucking time.
They want to ruin your quiet. You know what? They quieted down.
Shh. Don't say.
We're back to ASMR.
I am going to go into the microphone like this.
And I am going to lick it. Did you like that?
Let's stop. Because I'm listening in, and I'm getting.
I'm literally just doing ASMR for Tiff.
I'm getting the tinglies here.
Yeah. Getting the tinglies. Ooh.
Well, that's what ASMR. I do get that. I never thought of it as a sensual thing, though. I always thought it.
It's not. It's relaxing.
Well, some people, it's a sexual thing. I
think.
It really? Some people, it is. Yeah.
Speaking of sexual things, watching the Touche group do all of that camp in their performance definitely turned me on. It was so good. It was so good.
Yes. What I really like is like looking at the cast and looking at what they presented on camera, or at least the editor's cut and stuff like that. Rita, like, oh my God, she immediately was trying to make the out of town queens welcome.
Yes.
Anita's the only one from Drag Race Down Under, so she's like completely.
She's traveled the furthest.
She's the only, and Victoria's. Well, no, she had
Victoria and Vanity.
I forgot there's Vanity there too.
Uh-huh.
But Anita, at least, like and she's like, oh, I relate to them, blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, I can understand too. She may also feel like a little bit of an outsider too, because there were no other Quebec queens, sort of thing, right?
No, she was the only French queen.
She's the only French queen.
Now, I must say that I am so happy, and I did not think I was going to say this, but I'm so happy to have Silky Nutmeg Ganache and Raja O'Hara back on our screens, because the first season that they were on, season 11, I didn't like either of them. I thought Silky was too loud, and Raja was a bitch, which, you know what, maybe that's just me kind of looking inwards and needing to correct myself a little bit. But on All Star 6, I really liked them both. And especially Silky grew on me with that like performance thing that she did, all 6 of them. And I really wanted Raja to win. And now they're both back and they get another shot, and they are so fun together. And I'm very, very excited for this season.
They seem so, like, professional. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know if professional is the word I want to look, like, they are role models. They are icons already. And just their presence and they're just talking to people and stuff, it was just like, I would have been starstruck, I think.
Yeah. You know what? You can see that they've grown and learned from their time being in the public eye. And it's, yeah, literally this comment, Silky has really grown as a person. And it shows in the way that you connect to them on the TV. And it also shows when Vanity is talking about her group, she's like, and I got to work with these two people that I look up to and I respect and give me like a role model to base my drag off of. And like, that's so important.
Raja O'Hara is slowly turning into a very gay Arsenio Hall. Have you? I'm like when in her confessionals,
clothing,
confessionals, I was like, oh dear Lord.
I'm sorry
but I love it. I love it.
Good.
I love it.
She has leaned into her signature color. Eggplant.
And she's not giving a fuck.
No.
She's not giving a fuck.
Beware, if I am ever on Drag Race, if that ever happens, everything I wear is going to have leopard print in it. Like, without fail, everything.
Yeah.
So the 3 teams performed, and so I already kind of voiced my opinion. What did you think about the 3 teams? Did you have a favorite?
It was so hard because, you know, I do love myself a little camp. I'm Canadian. Canadians like a little bit of camp with their drag, I think.
I think so.
Quite often. So I was definitely leaning towards the touche. Touche. But I would say that the SRV did a really good I'm getting the feedbacks. The SRV did a really great performance too. But yeah, you know, it's very confused. I'm very confused now.
I can tell you are. You're having some difficulty.
Yeah, because when I first saw all 3 of them, I was like, well, it's okay. You know, everyone had their little moments of confusion or forgot the dance moves. Luckily, Rita Baga made it look like it was supposed to be part of it.
That little bit at the end where she's like trying to sing and the song's already ended was brilliant.
Yeah, that was a really good thing.
Yeah. But that's who that's what Rita's drag is. And I was actually really happy with how well she did. And then when she ended up being in the top, I was blown away by her performance at the end because I'm just going to skip right to this. So Vanity Milan and Rita Baga were the top 2, and they had to lip sync to Brand New Bitch by Anjali. And they did 2 very, very different types of drag. One was camp comedy. The other one was like bad bitch lip sync. And both were excellent representations of those types of drag. Both of them were excellent lip syncs. And like to choose one over the other is difficult because they're not the same. Yeah. But they're both equally relevant and important to drag.
Yes. So, sorry, who was up? It was Kendall and Stephanie, right?
Kendall and Stephanie were up for elimination.
Yeah. And I kind of saw that. Yeah. It was a struggle in the performance. I think they were using the outfits mostly.
Yeah. Isis was struggling with her hair. It was getting everywhere in her face.
Yes, there was a few times that I'm like, I think she's eating her hair.
Literally.
In performance, but she was doing a little hairology there and everything too. So, yeah. The curse continues. A Canadian left first
and was sent home by an international person.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because they choose now. Yeah, that's right. So the top 2.
Yeah.
Do you think Rita threw it?
No, I don't think Rita threw it. Rita did a fantastic performance. I mean, the second outfit, the reveal outfit, left a little bit to be desired, but I don't think she threw it at all. I think she worked hard on that lip sync, but she just did a very different type of lip sync.
It's really difficult because here you are up against Vanity Milan, who's what, 20? I don't know. Like
I have no idea.
Yeah. It's
age doesn't matter.
Anyway, so yeah.
There was one point during the lip sync where Vanity had been killing it, and then Rita started being even more stupid and campy, and Vanity like had to stop lip syncing because she was laughing so hard at what Rita was doing, and I died. That's when I truly died in that lip sync. Anyway, does anyone think that Rita should have won over Vanity?
I honestly, throughout the episode until they chose the winners, I was worried Rita was going to be in the bottom.
Really?
I was worried after the performance that Rita would be in the bottom. When she won, that's when I was like, oh, clearly I haven't been looking at the screen clear enough.
Well, when we did the podcast with Hillary Yass on Squirrel Talk, she made the point that the Drag Race Canada producers don't really get comedy, and so that would be a worry in that they wouldn't really get Rita and Victoria and Anita quite as much as they would the lip sync queens and the fashion queens. But I think that they really did justice to the Camp Queens this episode.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully it continues. It continues. Yes, Rita slayed.
Rita did slay. She did slay. Sorry. There's that TikTok trend.
What does sound like?
Yeah, it's like like slay, and that's like a dolphin, like over and over and over again, where you do different photos of yourself. And it's stupid. TikTok is stupid, but I like it. Yeah. So in the end, Vanity and Rita had to choose which of the bottom two, Kendall and Stephanie, went home. And we don't know who Rita chose. She was leaning towards sending home Stephanie, but we don't know.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a talks of alliance, but no firm handshakes of any alliances.
Well, there can't be one now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's sad to see Kendall leave. It's sad to see any Canadian leaving first on the program, but I'm glad that we're still going to get to see all the other performers on the program. Anita Wiglet. I need more Anita Wiglet in my life. Did you
Rowena, you remind me of Rita Baga. She should be your model. You know what? I do really like Rita Baga. I'm not as big on her drag aesthetic. Her drag aesthetic and my drag aesthetic are not the same, but I do like her performance style. I actually really enjoy doing that. I enjoy doing like the dancey upbeat stuff as well, but I am really very much like a campy queen. That it's very much what I do.
And I'm kind of like coming out of that culture of club kids sort of thing. I was dating club kids. But
that's what coming out of a club kid means.
Anyway, so I can totally understand and relate to where she kind of started off through the like a club kid kind of culture and stuff. She did. And now looking at her, I'm like there's still that little bit of club kid kind of aesthetic. Like you would why go blonde when you can have green hair or blue hair? Why do that? And that's what I noticed about both of you, and that is why I love you. Oh, thank you. Miss Cleo.
It warms me up just like this fire.
Just like this fire, yeah. Oh, I should just add crackling sounds.
You should add crackling sounds. Here, I'll just lift my phone up.
Oh.
We're having some interference between my phone and the mic today.
Which is so weird.
Because it never happens.
I've never heard.
It never happens.
Yeah, that's weird.
So, in the end, Kendall Gender got sent home by Vanity Milan, the winner of the lip sync. And she got her revenge by smacking Vanity in the face with a sword.
Why did they keep that in?
I loved it. It was great. The little moment.
The moment of, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Are they setting it up? Is Vanity then next week going to be like, I can't perform.
I have no eye.
I got pink eye.
Pink eye from the sword. Yeah, right.
I've never changed in 4 or 5 years performing. You really need to change that underwear right now. Honestly,
it's a little smelly.
I think it's just disintegrated. Yeah.
So overall, I was happy with this episode, though.
Yeah. Do we know how it did internationally? Like, did people like actually
Oh,
watch
that's a
it
good
internationally?
question. I don't know. What is it available on internationally? Because it's only available on Crave in Canada.
Oh my God,
Bonjour, hi.
is it on BBC?
Is it on BBC?
Let's take a look. I got BBC
She's
up right
She's
here.
literally has BBC open. Your Garden Made Perfect, episode 1 of season 1.
Hey, I'm a gardening bitch.
You
so-
are a gardening bitch.
And the
You are.
BBC's got the good gardening shows.
Canada Drag Race. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, right. No, what is it? Cuba? Castro versus the world? Just
Oh,
type in Canada's Drag Race.
I think that's a documentary.
Does not. Oh, there it is.
No, that's
Just click on it.
Oh, so under BBC, Canada
Canada's
versus the
Drag Race.
World. It
Canada
is
versus the
there.
world.
It is there. I should be watching it here and see what they cut out.
Oh, you should see what they cut out. Do they cut out the swear words? Because there's a lot of swearing in Canada's Drag Race.
Yeah, BBC cuts out all the prizes. You're not allowed to, like
You're
when
not allowed to show
when
prizes?
when Vanity Milan won money and she's like, wait, what? I won
Oh
money?
yeah. That's the prize in Canada versus the World is $100,000, and you win prizes every week. And Vanity Milan has now won the second most amount of money of any of the UK queens after the Vivienne, only because the Vivienne went on All Stars 7.
Yeah.
So Vanity is potentially able to win quite a bit of money and be the most winningest UK drag queen, which would be hilarious.
I didn't win my season, but I got more money than all those
Also,
bitches.
Isis is like, I came back because I ran out of money. But bitch, that's because you spent $100 on every ostrich feather on that frickin' coat of that outfit on the runway, which was gorgeous.
I love her critiques when she was
Gorgeous.
you get her own personal critiques as she's walking down the runway, introducing herself. She's like, "If I lose, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, $100 a fucking feather."
But so we've got a lot of events coming up in Kingston. It's
let's
the
talk
holiday season.
Let's talk about events.
Yeah. So this week on Wednesday, November 23rd, there is Drag Me to Broadway, the very first show hosted by Sherry Ann Hex in Kingston.
I know she's really, and she's listening.
She's
in
listening,
right now.
so say
But-
nothing mean.
But no. I was just gonna say, I'm like for someone who's new and then hosting and organizing too. Like she organized this whole show herself and stuff. It's like it's very awesome. There's of all the drag artists, like let's say there's 100 people in the room. Only 10 of them want to be drag artists, and then of that 10, only one person will want to be
An
producer,
organizer.
a producer of a show. So it's a very tight circle. It's
You know what's
1,
weird?
2, 3.
No. So since the pandemic, so prior to the pandemic, you and I were really the only ones organizing events.
Mm-hmm.
During the pandemic, you backed off a little bit, and I was organizing events. But then after 2021, Lilith and Mimi both and Dare all started organizing events.
Well, Dare, we kind of like. Here
We
you
like
go,
you're
Dare.
like, do it.
Go Dare, go Dare, do it.
Yeah.
And
And
but
he's
no.
like blossomed incredibly.
Well, you get the confidence. I think.
Yeah.
I think people are just nervous to organize their own shows.
You just have to try it.
Hey, and once you got one under your belt, it's easier the next
Just
time. It's
jump in the
easier next
quicksand.
time. Just jump in the deep end.
When
and
I was
go
younger, I
swimming.
definitely thought quicksand was more of an issue than it is in real life.
It's been a journey.
Yeah.
It's been a journey.
On Thursday, we have
Coming for
two
your kids.
events. On Thursday, we have two events.
There's 2 events.
We
Thursday?
have Bitch Bingo,
Oh, yes, there
and we
is.
have Drag Goes Emo at Something in the Water Brewing. So if you're into the emo shit, go to Something in the Water Brewing on Thursday. If you're into the campy shit, go to Bitch Bingo with me on Thursday.
Yeah, if you live downtown in a denizen sort of situation sort of thing.
What, I'm sorry, what were those words?
I think I'm getting tired.
I
I think
think
I'm starting
so.
to slur my words. But if, hey, go drag goes emo sort of thing. Or if you want to, freeze your ass off and go all the way up Princess Street, go to Bitch Bingo.
The extra 5 minutes. Yeah, go to Bitch Bingo. And then on Friday, I'm doing a show in the county. There's also a show in Gananoque.
Yes,
Yeah.
Gannon, yeah. The Feminine Energy Exchange Drag Show at Baroni's Restaurant and Sports Bar. So that is a fundraiser for Gannon Pride Alliance.
The new Gananoque Pride.
Yeah, Pride Alliance.
Saturday, we have a sold-out show with Bombay. Hey, guess what?
Hey, we got
get to
Bombay.
interview Bombay.
We get to interview Bombay here on the Maple
here
Tea.
on the Maple Tea. Not live, but
Oh, who gives a shit? But
Yeah.
we're still interviewing live. Oh, we're going to be right in front of the fire.
oh my god, right in front of the fire.
Oh my god. Oh, how are we going to do the video and stuff? We're going to have to figure that out.
We're gonna have fun.
Right. Are we doing video?
We could see if she wants
Well,
to do
we'll
video.
see. We'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see. But definitely audio. So tune in for those edits of those podcasts.
Oh, apparently
wait.
there's a show Friday at Tees in Ottawa.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So if you're watching from Ottawa, Friday at Tees.
Yep, Friday at Tees.
And then Sunday, I have another sold-out show in Trenton, so don't come to it because it's sold out.
Okay, I don't have it on Drag Show. So
That's
don't give a
because I
shit.
don't send you my Trenton ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the Grand and Vine. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Well, you got quite the audience over in
I'm
Trenton.
like shocked. It's every single show has been sold out.
Yeah, all those
Makes me happy.
All those sexually repressed
Women,
military boys.
military women. It's the wives of the military men.
Oh, they go to your show because you show them a little flesh, don't you?
I show them a little flesh.
Mhm.
Show a little leg.
There's also so Dixielanders, like icon for me. Like I was when I first started doing drag, she would come down to Kingston and stuff. But she's going to be doing a show in Belleville on the 26th.
So much drag.
And then on the 30th is a show at the Royal Tavern with
80s
Peaches
night.
and Lith. 80s night.
And then we have
Becca.
so many shows in December. We have Mimi's Off the Record December 1st. We have Festive Frivolity December 3rd downtown Kingston. That is all ages, family-friendly storytime and caroling. We have Off Their Rockers December 8th. I'll send you that information.
Yeah, send me that information.
We have Drag Storytime December 10th, as well as Snow Much Fun featuring me December 10th. We have another show December 11th, my birthday show in Trenton. I'm doing a birthday show in Trenton at the Grind and Vine. Yes. We have Bingo on the 10th with Peaches. Like, so much going on. So many things. I'm not even going to list anymore because that's it.
And the really
I
important
already said yours.
show of the
I said Holiday Spice.
You didn't say Holiday
I
Spice.
said December 10th, we got a Christmas show. Is that not?
No, there's
No?
2 shows. I'm doing 2 shows December 10th. There's the
Oh.
Drag Story Time and Sing Along. And then there's Holiday Spice featuring 9 fabulous artists from
Yes.
Kingston
And
here.
money from that show is going to what?
The Food Bank.
The food bank. Help feed some people in need. Oh my God.
And
That-
there's also
that
Drag
worked.
the Halls and
Feed some people in need.
There's a million things. Just go to dragshow.ca.
It's almost like
we're gonna get
there's
them all
a
up
lot
there.
of drag happening in southeastern Ontario.
Yeah, like a lot of drag. A lot of drag. God, it's just insane.
It's amazing.
Insane. I'm emo. Come for emo.
Oh, and of course, Giselle Lullaby is coming to Kingston in January. If you don't have your tickets, get them now because prices will be going up over the holidays. So buy them before the holidays.
Yeah, and my prices for the drag. What the hell did I just call it?
Holiday Spice.
Holiday Spice. My own program that I just forgot the name of. Holiday Spice. Yeah, those tickets will go up beginning December 1st.
And this is why some people are promoters and some people are not.
I taught you everything you know, bitch.
I was promoting shows before I moved to Kingston.
Sure you were.
I was.
Sex
Anywho, my name is Rowena Way. I never said what type of shows.
You can find Rowena Way at
RowenaWay.com. And of course, my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and now Be Real, Rowena Way.
And my name is Miss Tyffanie Morgan.
And you can find her at
Tyffanie.com. That's Tyffanie.com. And all the socials, all the Instagrams. I'm a little bit of an Instagram star.
She is an
What can I
Instagram
say?
legend, star, icon. She is fabulous. She is
Fabulous.
frivolous. She is whimsical.
Young and vibrant.
Young and vibrant.
And
I know. Yeah, young and vibrant.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Her skin glows like that of a newborn baby fresh out of the womb.
Exactly. It's
Covered
all,
in blood.
It's all the placenta. It's all the placenta.
Also, we have a drag calendar that is available in person as of this Saturday at the Bombay Show. So if you have tickets to the Bombay Show, you can get our drag calendar. They will also be available at the Visitor Information Center in Kingston starting December 1st.
Oh, maybe I should take my name off there.
You can get the
Yeah.
pre-orders for those at my website, rowenaway.com. They're $30, but it features a whole bunch of local Kingston performers, and those photos are all by Becky Hinch Photography, and we're so excited for everyone to see them.
I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh my God, I'm going to be in a calendar. What month am I again? February.
Oh, are you? Oh my God, she's the love guru.
I'm the love guru.
She's the love guru. Love potion number 9.
Do you got some laying around? Because I need a man.
Anyway, I just do the laying around. That's how I get a man.
And back to Goddess for Hercules right from the beginning.
Goddess for Herpelesia.
We're back.
We're back full circle. Full circle.
My name is Miss Tyffanie Morgan.
And I am Rowena Way, and you have been listening to
What's the Maple Tea?
Till next week.
Bye-bye, sweetie.
Bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.